All right, so here today we got a fun one to jump into and start to talk about. Genuinely speaking, I want to know what your take is on this. I've been seeing this like pop up so much lately, and I wanted to know where you stand on this. Like Korea, basically on the KR side, right? They're not too happy about one of the features in this new update. Curious on the take. Today, let's have some fun. We're also talking about revenue, so we'll cover two dramas in one video, right? The monthly PvP. That's what this is, bro. Today, let's have fun. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And let's see what's being cooked up over there. Here we go. First thing, I guess we can talk about revenue because that's the least dramatic one of it all. Pretty much, though, these are the top 50 gachas. If you're wondering what they look like, take a look over here. Pretty much, some of the games that I play ended up making top 50. I played 70 Grand Cross, doing pretty good over here. Girls Frontline still doing great. Went 3.1, slower month, but still doing great. Heaven Burns Red doing pretty solid. Persona 5 making a bit of a drop there. Marvel Contest of Champions is here? Has that always been here, or they just added it here for like the guide or something, or this thing? No idea, because this is NA before. Brown Dust make it still good money. You have to realize Brown Dust is making moves, dude. This was a game that like hit like very low points, and now they're coming back. So Brown Dust definitely deserves that W. Seven Nights Rebirth over here from Netmarble. Let's see, Reverse. Blue Archive still doing great. Wuthering Waves. Damn, Nikke got double digits. Oof, 13. Damn, I didn't know they dropped that much. But yeah, 13th is not bad, but what happened this month, I don't even remember. What is this month? Yeah, this month is Absolute. That's what it is. So it's about like 7 or 8 days. It's like a week, I think, into the month. Summer was still active. So it's 7 or 8 days of summer, and plus the rerun still existed afterwards. And then it was whatever Absolute was. So again, for Absolute, that's not bad. You have to realize standard banners, we got to the point where like 8 million, 9 million was a number. That's not bad, right? Absolute did good because a lot of players they love Emma, they love Yunhwa, they love Vesti. So all three themselves still performed, even though they weren't like the big bunny trio, if you were to say, or whatever you want to call it. They weren't like that big bad three. You know, they still performed. And if you have to realize it too, it didn't have like a gacha skin or anything crazy. It just had 7 days left of summer, and then the Exia skin was this month. What was last month's mission pass? I'm gonna forget it. Was it Senti? No, it was something, but that's what you had there as well. So unironically, it's not a bad number. If you're wondering how much of China is in that number there, here's your answer. Apparently a whopping 2 mil barely, which is insane. So they launched with 5.5. That was only a few days into the month. Then a full month was about 8.25 million, and then a 66% drop to 2.75 million, and then furthermore 30% drop. It's funny that like they literally went for a little bit, like caused that whole drama, started to hold that thing, and this is currently where CN's become. But global still, whatever it is, we're matching what we did over here pretty much for a standard update and such. And also again, for what it is, not like too crazy, but we've had our lows. It's been way worse before, and especially this is like the calm before the storm. A lot of you did know that there was a collaboration if you trusted right creators and such, and trusted that dev interview. You knew there was a collaboration up and coming. And then this is also knowing that there is reruns coming. And this is also knowing that potentially, or this is knowing actually that Bunny Girls were there, right? 2 weeks of the month, you already knew Bunny Girls were there. So this is a pretty good number, unironically, especially with what you know is coming soon. So what I will say is this month might also have very bad revenue. And I know that bunnies are there, you might disagree, but this genuinely might not be the best month of revenue just because of the drama going around about something. And furthermore, with the anniversary and everything, we always see these ones do bad. But there's a collaboration and such, and players are sort of excited for it. So I think that bunnies will still perform very powerfully, but I don't think it's gonna be like oh my god, 18 to 20 million. I think it might average the same about like 13 to 15. But again, for bunnies and all this gacha stuff and all these skins, might do that. And if you want to know why, in a way, take a look over here. So the Nikke costume introduction occurred for Rouge, right? You've seen Rouge pretty much. It's a problem for me to show Rouge because of how she's designed. But if you take a look, pretty much like if you've seen Rouge's face, a lot of players do not like how Rouge looks, and they don't like the new art style they've put in for Rouge. And this has been like all over my feed for some reason. I've seen a few JP tweets bring it up. I've seen a lot. It's just the entire KR side has brought it up everywhere I go. Like for example, over here, if you were to look at this, They're bringing this up, so pretty much this is like the Rouge tweet, not even this, and they're like depressed because this could have been what they got. Instead, they got that over there. They don't like the art style. They don't like how the skin's been like censored in a way. They saw the reverse, like it's called reverse bunny girl. They saw that and they were expecting reverse bunny girl, but the coat got added as well, and that pissed them off even more. If we're going to cover up everything while calling it reverse bunny, why even make it? Just put on a regular bunny girl outfit instead, and then another one, redraw it with the Rouge skin or something. They just don't like how she's currently like looking and such. And this is like a tweet over here on this. So they're getting cooked on their freaking minigame tweet. They're getting cooked by it as well. Redraw that. Stop selling that skin over there. Discontinue it and remake it from scratch and sell it. And then some of these are in Korean and saying it, but it's been getting pretty popular. And if I were to show it to you, which tweet had it? Oh, I have to scroll down. So let me jump cut. But yeah, pretty much like a tweet like this over here came out, and this has so many retweets and everything. Pretty much this says this is what it's supposed to be reverse bunny, but it doesn't feel like one at all. They went all out of their way to reveal spoiler the outfit in a pretty standing pose, but the actual in-game standing, they've covered up the parts that should be the reverse bunny keys features, with the top and the pose for starters. The facts that the standing is basically sounds like they're gonna cover up the back view with that top in the in-game model too, right? Then what's the point of even making a reverse bunny if they're gonna do it on purpose for some level of exposure control? Then honestly, it'd probably be better to just release it as a regular bunny girl. It's already a performance character, so if the skin pulls well, a lot of people would buy it and use it more often. But making it like this straight up just ruins the mood. It's supposed to be downtime lol, pretty much. And if you're curious, 164 retweets and 69 likes. You were right. A lot of players are mad, unironically, which is crazy. I think the skin looks great. I think that the coat might just be there for. I don't think they're gonna like nerf the skin, right? They've made, if anything, like. I don't know if this is the worst skin. Definitely they're hanging out 100%. But I don't know if this is the worst skin. They've made worse skins, right? Like, I think the biggest offender in the game, which one is it? Like, unironically, Summer and Nice is more, bro. Everything's out. Like, is that not more, if anything, per se? I don't know. And here you go, just to show it to you. The coat ruined everything. Has your face changed a bit? They're also, so they both hate the art style. This is original Rouge. That's new Rouge. Planning and illustrations. They're pretty much making fun of them. She looks 1 or 2 years younger. Turd. The face proportions are distorted. I put up with everything else, but this really makes me lose interest. Asking about the price, I think. If you're gonna do it thoroughly. Like, what? And then someone even funnier, so like they're all insulting it. Someone brought up, like, because the CEO tweeted about like a figure they've already made for aid. Hey, lately on Twitter, you've been making a fuss about creating AI figures, but just do proper inspections of Gacha skins. It's disappointing. Bro got the CEO involved. He's like, dude, stop making garbage stuff. Like, come on, do better on the Gacha skins. But I'm curious what your take is. The skin is there, but I did see like one of my top comments talk about how the skin just looks weird. And because of that comment having like 40, 50 likes, I think, it did very well in my comment section. I know that Global mentioned it as well, so I'm curious. What do you think? Do you think KR is correct? Do you think KR is incorrect? But a lot of players bringing up the quality control on the skin, the art style change, and then on top of that, the fact that the coat was added in and feels like, I don't know, to them, censoring and such. So let me know what you think, all right? Take care, have fun. If anything, dude, like, 8 has more hanging out, like, genuinely speaking. Take care, peace out. We'll see what the skin looks like in game. I guess we can't complain until that happens, but even with all these complaints, they probably won't change the skin. They'll probably keep it the same way. You saw with whatever Mihara was, everyone complained, and they kept it the same. So I expect that to be the case.